You know, one thing that has come out of this trial is that we all got to see what these stars are like when left to their devices. And in that time, a lot of people would understood why being married to Amber Heard was such a terrible thing for Johnny. And one of those people that would relate to that statement happens to be the judge that presided over the case, and get this, she actually said that. So, what exactly has made Amber so terrible to many people? A lot of things have been revealed about the latest meeting between the parties of the case, which are Depp's people and Amber Heard's people, as well as the judge, and while the major part of that was based on the case itself, there were a few surprise revelations too. It is public knowledge that Amber and her lawyer have been parading themselves on national TV attacking all the parties of the case, right from Johnny Depp himself up to the judge. And it seems the judge wasn't too happy about that, besides the fact that everything in the trial actually went well and followed due procedure to lead up to that result. We all actually witnessed everything, so Amber claiming that it was rigged is a huge slap to the judge's face, and it's safe to say she's finally had enough. At least that's exactly what one of the reporters who was part of the whole process had to say.
Elaine Bredehoff made it sound like she might want some type of hearing, and the judge, Judge Askarati, was very no-nonsense as usual, actually more no-nonsense than usual, Jesse, and she basically said, I don't need a hearing on any of this stuff. I've had this case for 18 months, and we had a 6-week trial. So she said, if you have a motion, file the motion. It can be decided on the papers. Elaine Bredehoff was also wanting to address bond that has to be filed by Amber Heard in order to appeal the case. And so she wanted to discuss that as well in a post-trial motion, I should say. And Judge Askarati basically said, well, you can address whatever you want, but you have to file the bond. And that bond would be the $8.35 million plus 6% interest per year. And the judge basically made no bones about it. If you want to appeal, you have to file that money in order to do so. So it didn't sound like Elaine Bredehoff was ready to maybe concede that point. She wants to address that in some type of motion or something, and she said she would do so. But the judge really had no time for any whatever was going on in that courtroom. I don't know how to quite explain it. She was very to the point, very direct.
And that's only where the judge's disdain starts. Well, we can't exactly blame the judge for having a reaction right now, given that the case has not only dragged on for several months, taking several hours and days of her time, she actually still has to deal with one sore loser besmirching her name all over social media. And because of that, most people actually expected that Johnny Depp and his people were going to get an injunction against her, at least just to stop her from attacking him and everyone else online after she had lost. But Depp just doesn't seem to care about any of this anymore, and the reaction we're getting from Amber right now is just all the proof we need to verify that she was just doing this whole thing to get under his skin. Well, I don't know if she actually managed to get under his skin, but I do know she has definitely stepped on the toes of the wrong people in a bid to prove her point. And now that is going to cost her a lot, and the situation had a lot of fans talking, as many of them actually understood what it must have been like to be married to someone like Amber Heard. In that light, one user wrote, "Money can never fully reimburse what Johnny Depp went through and all that he lost as a result of Amber Heard's evil and malicious manipulation. It is nothing less than everything. I can only pray God mends his heart and compensates him in ways that are above and beyond." It's pretty clear that Amber may just have put herself in the worst possible position, and judging by the looks of things right now, she will need an actual miracle to get out of this one. Tell us, do you think she only crossed the line with the judge, or she crossed the line with everything?